Another week. See if we get this show to go live for us. Welcome, everybody. We're live in 1 minute and 40 seconds. We got some things to talk about. Go ahead and let me know in the city and state of where you're watching from, if you don't mind. Let us know where you're tapping in from. We would love to see where you're watching this show from, all right? Let's see what we got. Yeah. Hope all is well. It's another week. We got 1 minute before the show starts. Put your city and state in. Revis is here, of course. Let's see, where's everybody else at? Live in 45 seconds. That's right. Put your city and state in. Let us know where you're tapping in from. And we will see you on the other side momentarily. Hopefully all is well. But yeah, there you go. Saginaw, Michigan, he says. Uh-oh, somebody look like they done made it home. He said he from Michigan. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, guys. My name is Tallboy. I'll see you on the other side. I look forward to seeing you and talk this tech news. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's another Wednesday, April 9th, the second week of April. This is the second week of the second quarter, and my name is Tallboy, and we're here to simplify, break down this tech, give you some fun, make it interesting, and just walk away learning something. So welcome. Feel free to type in the city and state of where you're joining us from. We'd love to find out where you're watching and making sure everybody is good in the city, wherever you are in the United States or maybe even in the world, all right? We definitely would love to do that. We got some things that we need to talk about real quick, but before I do that, I got my other half. We do a show on Tuesday called Rebooted, and this is a chance for us to talk a little bit about technology just from two guys that love tech and, do what they do to the best of their ability and have honest conversations. So it's not just necessarily just tech, but it's just being real with each other and saying, this is what I see, this is your lens, this is my perspective, however you want to word it. But that's what we do. So without further ado, I got my man, James Hicks in the building. What's going on, Mr. Hicks? How you doing, man?
Come on now. Come on. Give me some opening music. Give me my theme music, brother.
Give him this theme music. Oh, Lord, this guy right here. What they say?
You know what I'm saying? Give me my theme music, brother. What it do, brother? Good to be in the lab. Good to be with family one more time.
Yeah,
good to be in the land of the lab one more again.
Yeah, one more again is what he says. That's what I'm talking about. Man. I'm not mad at it, brother. You just came back from a major conference, something that you and I both go to almost every year. Real briefly, tell people who you are, because we have some new ones here, but for the ones that do not know, James is the one that he and we both started the Lab Tech Show, but I'll let James introduce himself in a more formal way.
Appreciate you, brother. Listen, again, pleased to be here, man. Me and Tallboy have been doing this for a minute. James Hicks from Hicks New Media, digital publishing, technology consulting, just talking about enterprise and consumer technology as well. having those types of conversations. As Starboy was just saying, yeah, I just got back from Vegas early this morning. So I was there for NAB, the National Association of Broadcasters. There's a handful of conferences that we go to that matter, right? And this is one of them. Obviously, it takes over almost half of the strip in Vegas, and it's everyone who is anyone in TV and broadcasting and the hardware and software and services that surround that. So I've been going for a number of years and building relationships, finding out what's new for. So I came back with 2 bags. Because see, after a number of years, you know to pack one bag and then you bring another one for all the stuff you're gonna bring back. So your boy got a couple of things, but yeah, it was a good time and ready to share some knowledge that I found out and kick it here with the Lab Tech Show family. I see y'all in the comments. What it do, Revis? I see you, brother.
Oh, well, we're gonna get to him momentarily, but before
Okay. I don't want to jump the gun. Then okay,
I'm gonna get to Revis.
Let me stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Look, I'm trying my best, because today we want to make sure this brother gets a lot of love today. So the comments is like pouring in real heavy. So we got a birthday boy in the house. He getting up there in age, y'all. Like he almost getting that senior citizen, that government check. Almost, he almost there. But he comes to us every week with the word of the day, and he just tries to give us a little bit of love from the best way, from his truck, from his big rig. Revis, how you doing, brother? Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
Oh God. Okay.
He sound like somebody uncle too. He sound like somebody old uncle.
Big unc. Yeah, call him Big Unc. Yeah, okay. Well, look, we got some things that we need to talk about, but before we do all of that, let me tell you what's on tap for tonight.
Tonight, 8 p.m. sharp over on YouTube at the Lab Tech Show, we're going to be dropping some serious knowledge. Yo, what up, y'all? TB2 Tall Boys Avatar here. TBJ and my main man Revis in the building, ready to break down this week's tech news for you. Let's get straight to the nitty-gritty. First up, Amazon got this new thing called Buy For Me. Now, they're saying you can ask Alexa to buy stuff for you, even if it ain't something you bought before. You just got to be like, yo, Alexa, cop me some more of that good soap I liked last time. Will it take off? That's a tough one. On the one hand, it could be kind of clutch for folks who are busy or can't be bothered to search. But on the other hand, some folks might be side-eyeing it, thinking it's just another way for Amazon to get all in your business. We'll have to wait and see if the people really mess with it. Next, Apple TV Plus got a sale going on. They're trying to lure you in with a sweet deal, know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, they got some shows that are kind of fire, but with all these streaming services out here, your pockets can start feeling a little light. For me, I gotta see what the real deal is, and if I'm really gonna be glued to their content before I jump on that bandwagon. It's all about that cost-benefit analysis. And for all my Apple fam out there, word on the street is that the iPhone got a new update, iOS 18, 4.1. They're saying it's going to fix some urgent stuff. Now, Apple always talks a big game about their updates, making it sound like you're getting the freshest, most amazing thing since sliced bread. But sometimes, it's just them patching up holes. Just remember, they got to keep things running right anyway. It's part of the package. All right, the word of the day, straight from Merriam Webster, is Vouchsafe. Now, Vouchsafe is a fancy way of saying to grant or give something to someone in a kind of gracious or even a little bit condescending way. All right, that's what Tallboy and Revis will be talking about this week. Did I keep it real and professional, but I had to sprinkle in a little bit of that flavor? Y'all like that? TB2, Tallboy's AI avatar is out. I'll holla.
So that's the avatar. He gave you the rundown of what we're going to be talking about tonight. We do have a word of the day. So, excuse me, not a word of the day, but it is Revis's birthday. I'm sorry. Today is Revis's birthday. And if you're watching the show on your phone, please participate. And while you're doing all of this, we're going to do the rules of the show. But I have a question for you. It's already in the YouTube comments, but what should Revis do for his birthday? If you're watching on your phone, let me know. On your phone, let me know if you're watching on the Lab Tech Show. What should Revis do for his birthday? 1, play the lottery. 2, sleep. 3, eat his favorite meal. 4, sing us a song. 5, do grown folks activities. Now be safe and responsible, Revis, if they select this one. or 6 is none of our business. Happy birthday, sir. 1 through 6, let us know in the comments. What do you think Revis should do for his birthday? All right. And while we're doing all of that, we're going to find out the rules to the show. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? TBJ in the building. Look, how y'all doing? It's another week. Oh my God, it's been a long week. Hopefully y'all been good. Thank y'all for tapping into the show. Let me share with you on how you can participate, all right? Look, you can watch on your phone or your TV. You know how we do things around here. Now come on now, you know you can only comment on your phone now. Come on now, that does make sense, right? That's what I'm saying. Look, let us know how you really feel. This tech is here, and you can't say that Tallboy and Revis and I didn't tell you. Now look, we are multi-streaming on multiple platforms, so if you are watching on another platform such as LinkedIn, Facebook, or another YouTube channel, come on and pull up on us over here at the Lab Tech Show. Come on now, you know how we do things over here. Now, without further ado, it's my personal partner's birthday. Y'all heard what I said. It's his birthday. Ladies, help me out and sing this song for me, please.
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
Oh, he laughing.
What your name
He's
is?
smiling, y'all.
What your name is?
Hey.
Mr. Sexy Man.
Happy birthday, Revis.
What your name is?
Roll tape, tall boy.
He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, what's up, player? How you doing?
TBJ, hey, one more year around the sun. I'm doing great.
Man, I'm loving it, player. I'm loving it. Look, it is your birthday, player. Where you at these days?
I am in Saginaw, Michigan.
Uh-oh, Michigan. That's where you from, right?
That is where I'm from. I am actually at home right now.
Say what?
I'm drinking me an adult beverage,
Say what?
and I got a couple people at the house, and I got them on the Lab Tech Show right now watching.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Your personal partner want to wish you a happy birthday, and to all the people that's celebrating with you, we want you to make sure that he do wake up responsible, okay? We don't need no accidents, okay? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So we're going to hold y'all to the fire. That way he can make it back to the show next week large and in charge, okay? Can y'all do that for us? All right. Look, we got this word of the day called Vouchsafe, and we need you to break it down for us. Can you do that for us, player?
I will do it the best I can.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now look, this word Vouchsafe is a formal and old-fashioned word meaning to give something or to someone as a promise or a privilege. Now the way the sentence reads, he vouchsafed the secret to only a few of his closest allies. Now, Revis, I ain't never heard of this word vouchsafe before, so I need you to break this down in a language that I could truly understand. Go ahead, man.
Okay, I've never heard this word vouchsafe.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is the most appropriate word for today. And the reason why I say that is because I have an announcement to make.
An announcement?
Yes, a few weeks ago, I was on the show and I told everyone that on April 11th, I will complete my set. I have 2 daughters and I have 1 son. And on April 11th, I will have 2 sons. And I left it at that, and I didn't explain anything. And I didn't do that purposely because I knew everyone would think that I was having a baby. But I'm not having a baby. I'm having a vouchsafe.
Oh, okay. Let me know. Do tell.
In 2000, right? In 2000, I had my oldest daughter.
Mm-hmm.
In 2002, we were on the Maury show.
Hold up. You was on TV?
And I was on the Maury show, and that's when Maury said, Revis, you are the father. And I knew it. And shortly after we came back from the show, my daughter's mother ran down to the front of the court and she put me on child support.
That's suspicious.
Now, I never had a problem paying the child support. But
Uh-huh.
once they put me on child support, I was trying to give my daughter away. It was my only child, but I was trying to give her away. Now, 22 years later, on April 11, 2025, somebody is actually taking her. So I'm gaining a son. So
Ah.
therefore, vouchsafe is a perfect word because it's an old-fashioned word
Mm-hmm.
that means to give someone as a promise or privilege. So
Okay.
therefore, my daughter is getting married on April 11th. And I am giving her soon-to-be husband one of my prized possessions,
Okay. All right.
which
That's
is
nice.
her.
Okay.
That is a vouchsafe.
Oh, look
So
at
I'm
him being
giving
all
him to
sentimental.
her, and I'm hoping that he keeps her safe and treats her like I treat her.
Nice. Okay.
And that's where vouchsafe come in. We never heard that word before, but I am giving my daughter away on April 11th. And I am catering the reception. That is why I'm home, and I'll have grills and ovens and everything going on tomorrow.
Oh, you gonna be doing it, man. You gonna be doing it, player.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
I'm talking about.
I just bought 21 slabs of baby backs.
Oh, okay.
21.
You must have been doing a lot
And
of driving.
chicken and a whole bunch of other things.
You were doing a lot of driving, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of driving. I'm about to do a lot of cooking.
All right. Let me get this right. You giving away your daughter, so you're vouchsafing your daughter to your son-in-law.
Right, where he will be my new son. So on the 11th, I'll have a set. I'll have 2 daughters and 2 sons.
I like that. Okay. All right. Look, let's go to the audience. Audience, if you were on your phone and you were listening to the definition of vouchsafe, how did Revis do on the word of the day? One, if the game was on the line, he won. 2, come on, man, this was horrible. 3, it's your birthday. You must not be thinking straight. Or 4, I just want you to know I appreciate you. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments, how did Revis do on the word of the day? James, how you think he did, player? How you think he did?
Listen. Revis Brown is out there breaking it down in a language that you can understand.
Watch out.
This man done bought. I'm stuck on all the ribs that he bought, but he did what he needed to do. He took y'all to class today.
Look. I was stuck on the Mari. I was stuck on Mari. but I get it, man. You did your thing, player. You did your thing. Let's see what the audience is saying. The audience is saying this over here. They saying if the game was on the line, you won. That's what I'm talking about, player. Yeah, you did that. Vouchsafe. Today could not have been a more fitting word.
There's one more thing.
Okay, I'm listening.
And me being the proud father I am,
Mm-hmm.
and me for trying to give my daughter away for 22 years. And since he finally stepping up to the plate and taking her, I'm going to give him a bill for what I owe in child support now. And so since he's taking her on, he can take on that debt too.
Oh Lord Jesus, I can't
Lord
with
have
you.
mercy.
That's what's up. Okay, well, you going to have to take that up with your with your ex-wife. Is that right? Did I say that right?
No, she was not my ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
She was an ex one-night stand that lasted about 3 nights.
Oh Lord, be with this man.
She loved her some sexy man.
Oh Lord. All right, look. All right, Revis, you gonna hang out with us or not, man? Cause you doing too much, player, and you talking about the sexy man song. So you already got that one time. Before we go, once again, the audience they said if the game was on the line, you won, player. You won.
All right. I love this audience.
Well, look, before I go, I got something for you, okay? James,
Okay.
you got a brief moment? I got something for him. You got a
Oh
brief
man,
moment?
I
You said what, James? You okay, James? Okay, well, since we can't hear from James, on behalf of TVJ and Tallboy, let me see, what am I doing wrong? On behalf of TVJ and Tallboy, this one's for you, man. We just want to wish you a happy birthday. So check my rhyme out, and I hope that you like it. All right, happy birthday, player. And
All right.
when I get through, it's gonna be back to Tallboy. All right.
All right.
Alright, y'all, check it. Y'all, let's send some love and good vibes to the one and only Revis. It's his big 5'8", y'all. Word up, Revis, my man. You a true G, dropping that knowledge weekly for all to see. Now look, 2 years with Tallboy, that ain't no small feat. You show up with a smile, and it can't be beat. Yes, you are part of the Lab Tech Show. Yeah, you hold it down. Today's your day, King. Wear that birthday crown. Now, look, we know fishing. Now, look, you know that fishing ain't bite. So, no time for the lake. But reflect on your journey, for goodness sake. You know what I'm saying, Revis? Come on now. Crossing this nation, them big rigs you drove. Patience you needed sent from up above. Now look, them road hogs out there playing it wild and loose. You kept your cool and never blew a fuse. So raise up that brown drink and let the good times flow. Cowboy speaking truth, y'all. Don't fall out that bed, yo. Now look, happy birthday, Revis. You a legend, alright? It's true. The heartfelt rhyme coming straight to you. Happy birthday, Revis! We want you to enjoy this day. And don't do nothing that I would do, if you know what I'm saying. It's your personal partner, TBJ, tapping out and wishing you a happy B-Day. Happy birthday, y'all. Everybody in the audience, help me out. When I say happy, you say birthday happy. Happy birthday, Revis. Enjoy the day, player. Enjoy it. I know you're loving it. We got nothing but love for you. It is your birthday. We'll let you go. I holla. All right, now, Tallboy, stop the music. Stop it now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, TVJ. Thanks, Tallboy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday to you, player. Happy birthday to you, Revis. Man, I hope you enjoyed the day, man. And TBJ had a little bit of love for you, all right? We're gonna go ahead and get into
All
this
right, I
show.
love that.
We're gonna go ahead and get into this show. Are you gonna stay around for the first article, or you gonna ride out? Because I know you got company. Let us know what you're going.
Let's do this first. Let's do this first article.
All right, the first article: Amazon's Buy for Me. All right. Now you shop on Amazon, Revis or James? Y'all shop on Amazon?
Yes, and I've been doing a lot of Timo lately.
Oh Lord.
Mm-mm. Damn.
Timu. I don't
They
know
said
about-
Timu.
Okay, well, look, they got this new feature, and I swear this AI stuff is really going out of control right now because they're saying now Amazon's Buy for Me AI, they will allow you to purchase stuff from third-party websites. Now, this is new now because, I mean, you already going on to their website, right? But now they're saying, hold up, this is what we're doing over here. You can now be on Amazon's actual website. And let's say that you're looking or searching for a pair of boots, or you're looking for some soap, or you're looking for a fishing rod, or looking for some type of tech gear. And if they don't have it on the website, they can recommend some stuff to you, and it'll direct you over to their site. I this is different. I've never heard of anything like this, and they're really just trying to take this technology to another level. So this is the way it breaks down. So there's an Amazon dropped this new thing called Buy for Me, right? So it's like they let you buy stuff straight from other people's websites, but you still inside of the Amazon app on your phone. Now you hit the Buy for Me button when you see it, and their AI takes the wheel and handles your money and where they're going to send your stuff. So basically, they're doing all of this inside of they're doing all of this inside of the Amazon app. So they're going to just redirect you to whatever your favorite website is, but Amazon is still handling all of this. All right. Now they say even though Amazon helps you buy it, if something goes sideways with your order, you got to send it back to the folks that you actually bought it from. So you're not actually buying it from Amazon. You're sending it back to Amazon. You're actually sending it to sending it back to the third party. So if you bought something from Nike, you bought something from Dick's Sporting Goods, you bought it through Amazon. So you can't send it back to Amazon. You got to send it back to Dick's or Nike or whoever the third party is. All right. Now they say Amazon said they're not even getting a cut of this. And they say that these brands can even say, nah, we don't, we good, but if they don't want in. So basically they're trying to poach, they're trying to reach out to some of these companies and say, hey, come join us because we have this maximum visibility. You can come over to us and, we'll give you more visibility. Now they're saying, now why is this Buy for Me a thing? Now they say it's less hopping around the web. Now, sometimes you got to go from one website to another just to find out what you need. This keeps you right there in the Amazon app and keeps track of all your spending, of what's coming, and saying, no, don't worry about all of that. All right. It keeps things organized. You get all your orders kind of in one spot, even if they're from a different place, makes keeping track of your spending and what's coming a little easier on the mind, shall they say. I don't know. And then keep familiar payment setup. So you already got your payment info inside of Amazon. They're saying, so no need to put your credit card details on another unfamiliar website. They take care of all of that. So you ain't got to worry about somebody hacking your credit card. Now they're saying it's quick and easy shopping. And so you ain't got all day clicking through a bunch of different sites. So this sounds like it could be a way that you could speed things up when you know what brand you want. And then now this is an opportunity for you to discover new brands. And maybe you might run across a brand that you never heard of, but Amazon gave you that visibility. And now you can maybe find some new stuff that you didn't even know that was even out there. Before I ask James and Revis their thoughts, I'm going to ask the audience, what do you think of Amazon's Buy for Me? One, shopping in one place could be good. Two, this will not be successful unless they market it. Three, I need to try this out. Four, Amazon needs to let this go. Or five, stop with all this AI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know in the comments if you're watching. Let us know, what do you think? Revis, your thoughts?
Well, Amazon is or have grown to be a respected company. Now, my problem is, are they going to guarantee they're not going to put you on a scam site?
I don't know.
Now, we might get put on, we might get directed to a site that's not really a real site.
Okay.
And so I don't want to throw my good money away and not get what I want.
Okay. James, your thoughts?
I think your audience has already said what I think. To be honest with you, Sister Queen said Amazon doing too much. In my opinion, they're throwing some spaghetti against the wall trying to see where it'll stick. One, because it's open to everyone. You don't have to be Prime. You can just be shopping on Amazon.com as a regular consumer, and they'll send you to some of their affiliate locations. What's in it, I think, for Amazon is what Tammy was saying. Now they've got your data. They've got more of your consumer buying habits. So you're going to start, in my opinion, getting more emails about the stuff that you are interested in. You start looking at toiletries, they're going to start sending you more advertisements for that. You start looking at clothes, you're going to start seeing more advertisements for those. So that's what's in it for Amazon, right? Is to get that. What's most important is that consumer shopping pattern behavior. Get that information. So yeah, as big as they are, multi-billion-dollar owner, multi-million-dollar company, open it up to everyone out there, and then you just locked into the Amazon ecosystem. Why go anywhere else?
The way I look at it is Amazon is, shall I say, they are a known brand. People feel they trust Amazon, right? But I'm worried about them, as James said and somebody else said, getting their data, right? Because what Amazon does, and want you to be mindful here, they'll highlight you, but we only look at the positive reviews. We very rarely look at the negative reviews. And what people fail to realize is once you start giving up that data and a brand is successful, what do they end up doing? They end up making a knockoff of the brand because it's not hard to do, right? And now they sell it and then they go hide your website, they go hide your brand or your product. So I think that you need to be careful when it comes to something like this. But I think that for ease of shopping and people knowing that this is something that's available, just know that I can just do all of the in-person shopping, all my shopping right there on the app. I think that that's something that people are not really seeing how beneficial this could be. So I guess it's a blessing and a curse. Revis?
Do you smell that?
What the Rock is cooking?
Oh, that ish
Oh, he said
that Amazon is putting out there.
I ain't know what you was gonna say, so
well, I was leaving it alone, boy. I was leaving it alone too.
I didn't know what he was gonna say. He said he was barbecuing. So I didn't know. Maybe he was gonna be out there barbecuing something.
Oh my God.
James, your thoughts?
Man, I got no thoughts right now. I'm just enjoying the back and forth right now. But again, kind of what I was saying, we can trust Amazon, right?
You can,
as much as we can trust any other retailer, right? However, we do need to be aware and don't be complacent, knowing that they start sending. Just like when you buy on Amazon anyway, you should always look for where it ships from and where and who the retailer is, if they're an authorized Amazon retailer. All right, so I classify and put all my stuff down if it's from an Amazon Prime location, if it ships from Amazon, if it's sold by Amazon, and I can do a return. Those are the vendors that I work with. If these are going to be just, shouts out to the mom and pop shops, shouts out to the folks that are just starting businesses out of their garage or whatever. But man, that's where I would be a little leery in terms of buying there. It's a price versus cost thing. You're going to get what you pay for. Yeah, you may get $5 off on shipping, or you may get free shipping, but where is it coming from? Has it been returned? I'm just going personally, It's, I think, like Revis was saying, I want to be cognizant of where my money is going. So I'm going to make sure it's an authorized reseller. I will probably not utilize this service just again for my household, and I will stick with Amazon Prime if it's an authorized reseller, if it's an authorized seller, and I can get a return if I don't like what I get.
But what if it's like Nike, or what if it's, your, I don't know, Revis's favorite fishing rod, and instead of going to their website, you can go right there. Like, for example, the other day we were talking about SSDs. Instead of going to the actual solid state drive company, you can buy right there on Amazon's Buy With Me. I mean, what about something like that?
I trust the actual side of the company more than I do a second or a third party, to be honest with you. And can probably get a promo code or a discount code for, you talking fishing rods, ugly sticks, right? I mean, what's one of the main fishing rods and reels out there. I would go directly to their website and see if I can get a 15% off coupon or a free shopping or free shipping coupon from them. That's what I would do.
Okay, I got another question.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we talk to at Amazon so they can redirect to shop.tallboy.us?
Well, first off,
look at this boy. This boy over here throwing plugs, boy. This boy over here throwing plugs.
Look, well, I appreciate you trying to say doing all of that, but what I'm afraid of is they're gonna knock my merchandise. They're gonna knock your merchandise, and when they knock your merchandise and mine, then we're gonna have some issues, and I don't want to have those issues, and I don't want to have to make those phone calls. So
this man don't want to get that smoke with Amazon. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I don't want that smoke.
I can't fight with those people. But what I can tell people to do is go ahead and scan the QR code, and you can get your merch right there, and you're straight. Now, I want people to understand that you can make purchases from the brand website. Amazon is a universal shopping page, right? So, I mean, you cannot go wrong rocking with them. They just want to extend their reach, and they're saying, let me tap into a brand or a company's website. So it may sound attractive, but I want people to be mindful, especially people that are actually creators, founders, and they're trying to get their merch out. I don't want to say this in the wrong way because I do like Amazon, but that grind of building that brand familiar. Oh my God, I can't say the word brand familiarity. I hope I said that right. Brand familiarity. Um, you got to grind that thing out, because if you go put your stuff on somebody else's website, you're running the risk of someone signing something in the fine print where it may not be in favorable terms. Because, like they say, what's in it for Amazon? Right now, nothing's in it for them. But who's to say that they have your data, they know your customer shopping habits, and then they go create a product that's similar to yours, and then they go and push you out the way. So they're just looking, and Amazon has been known to do this time and time again. So just keep that in mind. The audience, let me see what they said. The audience said, The audience said shopping in one place could be good. Stop with all this AI. And majority of you guys said Amazon needs to let this go. All right, there it is. So y'all heard it here first. Amazon's Buy With Me. It's in beta right now. So just keep in mind that it is in beta. So be mindful of that. You may not roll out. It's only available on iOS devices right now, and you can only do it on the app. All right. So it's not like you can just go right on your desktop or your laptop and say, I can find it here. If you have an iOS device, it's in beta. You may see it, and they only have select brands. So just giving you a heads up, it will be rolling out very soon. All right. Revis, I know you got to go, man. I want to wish you a happy birthday, sir. Thank you so much for your Vouchsafe. Hopefully you enjoyed the birthday wishes. And man, stay warm. I don't know what the weather is up in that area, but I definitely want you to enjoy your birthday. All right.
All right, thank you, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the love from the family, and I'll see you all next week.
That's what's up. All right, that's what's up. I'll holler at you. All right, James.
All right, bye now.
We got another article to go to. Apple update. Oh my God. This is why I needed you on the show. Now, y'all know Tall Boy is not team Apple. I don't know nothing about Apple. So I had to come back to the Amazon, excuse me, I'm saying Amazon, the Apple and Android wars. And this is kind of what brought our claim to fame. They have some new updates over here, and I just thought that it would be only fitting to have you over here on the show because Amazon. Why do I keep saying Amazon? Apple. They got some stuff coming up on the pipeline, and basically they're saying that there's some new updates that are rolling out, and I want you to be a little mindful of what's going on. All right, so they're saying that iOS 18.4, they quietly rolled out an iPhone upgrade, and there's 5 features that you may have missed. You may not even known if you had an iPhone that you got a new update. But we're gonna talk about those new rollouts, and we're gonna go from there. All right. So let me see. Let's go through some of this real quick. Um, iOS 18.4 is dropping, and they say it's a big deal with some of the stuff. So here's some of the stuff that you might have missed. They got shortcuts. They're saying that they're getting smarter. They beefed up the shortcuts app so you can mess with the settings in apps like Safari, Maps, and News. They might be laying down some groundwork for Siri later on down the road. James, tell me what's going on with these shortcuts.
Shortcuts have been around for a while. Not everyone uses shortcuts because shortcuts are a little complex to create and code. Someone like an Awesome Fun Things may possibly be using. It's definitely more for the tech savvy. My position on this is I think shortcuts are more like the Android operating environment, right, where you can control darn near everything within your device. Mm-hmm. So I use shortcuts whenever, like, I go live, and whenever I fire up my encoder, it actually runs a shortcut automatically to put my phone in do not disturb mode, to turn off external applications, to turn off all notifications. So I have an automate. It's a macro, is essentially what a shortcut is. So I've got that set up within my environment. And you can also, like I was saying, Safari or Mail, if a trigger happens, you can specify a shortcut to go do this thing. Now that's really cool, but it's not, I don't think it's really for the majority. I think it's for the minority who are really the tech savvy, heavy device users who want to have all of that control. So 18.4, someone saying that it's a massive update, that's fake news. It's a decent update that does some decent things, but shortcuts have been around for a while. It's just being rolled out to more applications besides just the applications that are default to the iPhone.
All right. Well, number 2, you get more emojis. Y'all always like the emojis when you're sending out the text messages, right? You got to have the right one. Some of you guys are limited. I don't know, maybe having some new ones that are rolling out. They said that they threw in 8 new emojis, including a tired-looking smiley. Are you tired sometimes, James, and you got to throw out the emoji? Break it down.
Well, I'm always tired. But your boy lived 35,000 feet in the air, so I'm always tired. But again, this isn't groundbreaking news. We got new emojis. Okay. But and that's cool. That's nice. So now you don't have to go to an external site. You don't have to go out to Giphy or somewhere else and download stickers and things to make emojis. Now they're built into the environment. Okay, very cool. Thank you. I'm being facetious with Apple on this one right now. But so back to the first one that I was talking about shortcuts. So again, you're a consumer. So someone like Tammy says, I don't use them. I don't mess with them. But someone like Rich Vibes, who probably has some programming with his DJ stuff, who's more of a technical user, more of a deeper technical user, he says he uses them every now and then. So again, it's a different kind of thing, different strokes, different folks kind of thing. But shortcuts is what it is. Emojis are cool. They're cute. Thank you.
He said they cute. Thank you. All right.
I got another joke that I wanted to say, but we kind of keep it a family show. You gonna take the wheel. I got an old Eddie Murphy joke that I wanted to say.
Say what you gotta say. You know, it's all adults around here.
When Eddie was telling the joke about Stevie Wonder taking driving, he said, "You want to impress me? Take the wheel, mama."
Take the wheel. All right, go ahead. I got you.
This ain't that exciting.
All right. They said you can chill out with ambient music. So they added this thing called. Hey, look, I'm just
No, yeah, no. This one right here is, so this one is hot. Yeah, go ahead and bring it up. This one's hot.
They added a thing called ambient music in the control center. It's got a different
Yeah.
playlist for when you're trying to chill out, sleep, focus, or just you're in a good mood. Think background noise, but with actual music or tunes. Talk to me. What you think?
Yeah. All right. Tell you what, bring me on screen, man, because I want to show what's jumping off. So I got my phone up right here, and
Is that through?
I'm gonna bring up my control center. So editing my control center. I've already got one here that I have. I'm going to add controls. I'm scrolling down. You see where it says ambient music right there. So it's got a sleep playlist, a chill playlist, productivity, and well-being. That's dope, right? So typically when we're working hard, we're in a kind of a Pomodoro or just focused work type of an attitude. We'll fire up Spotify, we'll fire up Apple Music or whatever the case may be. But now it's all integrated within the device in and of itself. I haven't tried it yet, and I don't know where this playlist is coming from. I don't know if this is tied into Apple Music. I'm assuming that it's a default playlist that's assigned within Apple Music. But to have a sleep, chill, productivity, and well-being playlist for ambient music, so music down at a very low volume. We've got our phones with us all the time anyway. So just have the device set up to play that playlist, and you can set them up in your control center. This is my control center. So I've already put one in there. So if I wanted to add another one, I'll go down to, did I pass it? Scrolling too fast. Ambient music. So say I wanted to put the sleep. Boom. So now it's in my control center and I can let that play.
So you gotta have a shortcut for this.
Yeah. And it's a shortcut, as you can see, in my control center. So here's my control center. We get to our control center by swiping down, and then I can rearrange this as well. The location of all these actions. But yeah, so that's actually cool. I do like that. So all one environment. I don't have to fire up another application. I don't have to fire up Spotify or old school Pandora. I don't have to fire up Apple Music or whatever music service that you use is built into the phone. I'll check it out tonight. I was trying to play it just now. I don't hear it. I show that it's playing. Where is it playing? It's playing somewhere. So I'll report back and let you know.
All right. So number 4, they got the photo apps. It gets a little bit more organization. They're saying if you got 1 million pictures, this one might be good. You can now hide those recently viewed and recently shared albums if you want. And you can also filter by shared with you or not in an album to find stuff easier. They even let you sort albums by when you change them and delete them and bring them back. Bring back a bunch of photos all at once. All right, now come on, what's going on over here?
Yeah, I was gonna show my photo album, but I'm probably not, because we got some grown folk pictures in there, so I ain't gonna show my photo album.
Oh my God! Look,
yeah,
I can't even find the sound effect in time.
No, you ain't got one. No, listen. So I'm looking. Yeah, we got some grown folk stuff in there, so I'm not gonna show. But when 18.1 came out, Apple messed up the photo app. They really, and all my Apple heads out there talk to me if you agree with me or not. So they're trying to get back to more of a logical distribution of how your photos look. So by album, by time frame, year, month, all, let's see here, recent days, by people, pin collections, and shared, and memories. And the memories part is pretty cool, where you can create memory albums by trips, vacations, locations, and things of that. Nothing new. A lot of other platforms have already done this. Android does this incredibly well. And here, coming again from the 11-year-old Apple employee, this is just good stuff. Again, the fact that Apple is finally catching up to being being more flexible with how you can actually see your own data, because they did mess it up, the photo app, in 18.1, and now they're slowly starting to get back to having a functional piece. Just like Apple Maps. I don't know you may not know, but all of my Apple heads know too. Apple Maps, they broke Apple Maps, and we were up in arms. We were moving over to Waze. We were moving over to Google Maps because they tore it up. And now they're gradually getting back to a usable platform on Apple Maps as well. That's what they're doing with photos, in my opinion. Just reorganization, reshuffling, rejiggering it the way it looks. It's good. It's better than it was in 18.3. I'm in 18.5, so I don't know what happened. I forgot what the difference was between 18.4 and now this developer's version of 18.5. But when it all rolls out, everyone will be happy. Everyone will be happy. Stay updated. I will just say that. Don't mess around and skip an update. When your phone says it needs to do an update, do the update so you can get all of the feature functionality and security updates as well.
Okay. And
a long answer. I'm sorry.
Our last one here. Y'all got something similar to what we have with Google Lens. You have something called visual intelligence.
Yeah.
And they're saying that is similar to Google Lens, where you can point your camera at something and learn more about it. It's only on the newest iPhones, but now the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max gets it as well. And you can get it through the control center, or even set it up as an action button if your phone's got one. What's so special about this? I mean, I know what Google Lens is, but talk to me about that.
It's the same thing, same feature functionality. Apple has not, in a long time, created anything new, right? The innovation is around perfecting existing functionality. So yeah, you can have the Gemini app, you can have the Google app, you can have Google Lens, whatever it is on the Android side. You've seen that. You can circle something, take a picture of it or circle something, and then it'll go out and do a web search. We now have that as well. On the iOS side, we can either install a Google Lens app, or it's now built in and integrated to the phone as well. Take a picture of it. The newer phones have that action button. So you can actually specify, it's like a shortcut button that's physically on the device where you can specify it to do certain tasks. And we can specify that action button to do those kinds of things. It's coming to par. We have that functionality built in where we don't have to, with the iOS folks, don't have to install a third-party app. It's built directly into the device.
All right. Well, those are the 5 updates. Visual intelligence, photo apps, get a little bit more organization, ambient music, more emojis, and you get shortcuts that James said is not no real news. To the audience, if you have an iPhone or you want to chime in, let me know. Do you like the Apple iOS updates on your phone? Let me know. 1, I'm updating my phone now. 2, I need to see a video on how all of this works. 3, I'm not updating my phone unless I have to. 4, they need to do a better job of informing me. Or 5, this is nothing major, but decent features. 1 through 5, let me know in the comments. Do you like the Apple iOS update? James, it's a lot to unpack.
Your question number 4 is interesting because you got to be realistic though. Apple has never provided a manual. It's you get the phone, you get the iPad, you get the Mac, you get whatever, and it's hut and peck to figure it out how to use it. There's pros and cons to that. There's beauty in the discovery, but we will never get something that says this is how to use these particular features and functionality pieces unless a creator goes out and makes a video like one of your requests was as well, right? Unless we go out there and make a video, this is how to use ambient music. This is how to use and look at the new Photos application and how it's reorganized. This is how to use shortcuts. There's a lot of YouTube channels by real data geeks that are using shortcuts. So if you really want to learn how to do that and code and develop your own shortcuts, just go out on YouTube and search for Apple iOS shortcuts, and you'll find a plethora of that. But I just wanted to make that statement about your number 4. There will never be this is when you get your iPhone, this is how to use it. there will never be that, brother. They're taking stuff out of the box. They're taking power adapters and cables and stuff like that out of the box. You just get in the box, which is going to cost you another $400-$500 now because of.
Well, it looks like the iPhone users that are watching the show right now, they've already updated. They said, "Hey, this is what it is," and it looks like people say that they need to see a video on how all of this works. So it's no knock. I mean, hey, I'm just giving you the juice, letting you know. Y'all know Tallboy does not rock with iPhone. Don't plan on going over there no time soon, but I had to go get a trusted friend of the show and let him do what he needs to do, and let us all know what's going on. So, I mean, we got a James Hicks sighting, shall we say? So,
one more again. One of these years, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you faded on something, some type of alcoholic beverage, and I'm gonna put an iPhone in your hand, and I'm gonna snap a picture.
oh my God, this guy. Look on that. This guy right here, man. Why would you want to do that to me, man? But look, on that note, we got our call to action. Check this out. What's going on, everybody? It is Tall Boy. Come on, hit that subscribe button, that like, notification bell. Subscribe to the show. Look, we are at 560, and we need to get more followers. Will you tell a friend to tell a friend about the Lab Tech Show? Join us every Wednesday, because y'all see, we bring in this fire. I got James telling you what you got when you need it. We're building, and we really want you to join us, all right? So come on, be a part of the Lab Tech Show family. Learn this technology. We're trying to give it to you in the simplest form. The simplest form. And it's all about community. All right? So embrace this technology. We got you. It's the Lab Tech Show. That's what it is. Now, James, before we go, Revis said something earlier about how we had some merch. And I had to go pull my boy TBJ up so he can, and I know you don't really like TBJ, so I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you about a minute and 45 seconds to go get a little drink break, do whatever you got to do. But we got to talk about the merch. All right, so give me 1 second. TBJ is gonna tell you about the merch. You got about a minute and 45 seconds, James. Go run to the bathroom. Go get your adult beverage or whatever. But TBJ says we got merch, and we definitely would love for you to check it out. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Tall Boy's got what? He got merch, y'all. Go ahead and scan the QR code. You know it's right there at the bottom of the screen. So if you got your phone, you can just scan the QR code and check out some of the products. Now look, when you go to shop.tallboy.us, you want to click on all products, all right? You see what we got? We got the bags. We got the Revis tees. Some people got muscles. And then look, we got the trucker hats, and don't forget to honk the horn. They got them coffee mugs. Now look, you know TBJ got merch too. So come on out here and support what we got going on. Tall Boy's got merch. Now look, he's got something for everybody. He's got he don't have the bandwidth to deal with it. Now look, we got something for everybody. Anything from $5 all the way up to $35. I know that's something that's price effective for your budget now. Come on now. Work with us. Shop.tallboy.us. You see the brand, you see the products. Come on over here and rock with us, all right? Now look, we got 2 pages worth of good stuff. So come on over there and go to shop.tallboy.us and support what we got going on. I'm telling you, you want to mess with this stuff. Now look, click this, scan the QR code and it'll take you right there. Or, you know what I'm saying, go to shop.tallboy.us. We gotta go, y'all. Back to you, Tall Boy. I hope they got some value out of it and they buy some merch. Bye-bye, y'all.
He ain't that bad. I mean, he's straight. You know what I'm saying? So he got merch. He got his own merch, y'all. He got his own.
Got his own. He got his own merch. He got his own money, boy. Just like. If y'all don't know where these sayings are coming from, you're too young. You know, the man got his own money.
The man got his own money, y'all. TBJ got his own money. Look, we got one more article to talk about this evening. This is a whole Apple show. Like I'm so disappointed because the articles were like low key horrible. And when Tallboy got to talk about Apple, I got to call James in. And because I don't know nothing about this stuff, you know what I'm saying. So I was like, James, I need your help me out, because not Amazon. See, I'm still on Amazon. Like I was over there hating on them earlier, but Apple TV, they got a deal, and they saying that they got a nice deal going on. 3 months of Apple TV on sale for $9 right now. $2.99 a month. All right. So look, this is how it goes. Apple TV Plus is running a deal where you can get 3 months for just $9. $2.99 a month. All right. That's $3, which is a steal compared to the usual $10 that they charge monthly. Come on, make it make sense now. Now, this is not just for the newbies. So if you've already had it before, you can use it again. So you can get in on this as well, as long as you haven't been a subscriber too recently and you pay for Apple and you pay Apple directly, not through your phone company or through some other bundle. All right. They do this kind of thing sometimes to get more people to get on their brands and watching their content. I don't know what's on Apple TV. Maybe James can tell you if it's something like Severance, or Oprah got some shows over there. I think The Banker, that was a good show. I had to, watch it on somebody else's Apple TV Plus subscription. So I do know that was a good show over there. But just remember, after those 3 months are up, they're gonna start charging you. They're gonna start charging y'all. You get in on it on the 3 months, but after that 3 months, they're gonna hit you for that $9.99 a month. All right. So if you just want to check it out for a few months, set a reminder. Make sure you hit that cancel button. If you're not feeling that $9.99 a month. All right. Now they're saying that in addition to this promotion, there are other avenues to access Apple TV at a discounted rate for free. Best Buy offers a 3-month free trial of Apple TV Plus for new subscribers. LG has smart TV owners. They have select LG TV models that are eligible for a 3-month free trial of Apple TV. And then if you purchase an eligible device, buying a new iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, or Mac, you may qualify for a 3-month trial as well. Now, I don't know if that's all newsworthy, but my question to you, and you don't have to. There's no 1 through 5. Just let me know. What do you think of the Apple TV deal? Is this good, James? Your thoughts?
Yeah. So check this out. I just sent you a link that actually will be good for you. Because so Apple TV is the truth, man. There really are some good shows out there, some really good programming on there, programs that have won awards, and all of the ones that you mentioned will typically now start on Apple TV and then go to some of the other houses, the other movie houses. So Apple is really smart too. I think Rich said this right here. Apple being very clever here. $3 a month, man. You're not gonna miss $3 a month. That's the price of a regular cup of coffee. That's the price of whatever it is that you drink. So, or your fast food choice. $3 a month, you're not gonna miss that. And then you're gonna mess around that 4th month when they hit you with that $9. You're gonna be like, man, I was watching Ted Lasso. I was watching whatever the case may be, some of these Severance or some of these other shows, and okay, I'll go ahead and pay that money. But what's changing and what's new, what's really exciting about this is now Apple has a Android app for Apple TV. So Apple TV Plus subscribers like me, we can watch it on our mobile devices, on our tablets, on our desktops, or on our smart TVs as well. But shouts out to y'all on the Android side. Now there's an app where you can actually install it directly from the Google Play Store and watch Apple TV Plus. This is ingenious. This is some old school Steve Jobs stuff. This ain't Tim Cook stuff. This is give it to them at $3. They're not gonna miss $3, and then put it all over the place. And then you get hooked. Go check it out, man. Go check it out. You'll find something. If you install it, you're a brand new user. Install the app. It's now directly on your device. Just try it out for 1 month and see what you see.
Well, I'm not technically a brand new user because T-Mobile offered it to me, and then I was smart enough to cancel, and every month I get I canceled the credit card, and every month they attempt to charge me $9, $9.99 a month. So I've seen their programming. I think the programming is decent, but I mean, I just don't think that the quality of shows that we're seeing on all of these subscription platforms, the quality of content is not there. There's very limited African American shows. There's not that many action movie shows. I'm seeing more documentaries. So if you're in the documentary style, and this is just across the board. This is not has nothing to do with Apple TV Plus. This has nothing to do with them. So right now, I just think that the content is dull and boring across the board. There's nothing on TV. So to give you $3 a month, yeah, I'll download it. I'll pay the $9, but when I pay that nine, I'm gonna binge watch everything that I like, and then I'm out. That's my thought process. Uh-oh. You there? You muted yourself?
And like I said, I got a house full of folks in the house, and they back there yelling and screaming and pouring wine. So my apologies. I had to go on mute for a second. These women back here doing, they act like they at the club, boy.
Club Hicks.
Man, they started rolling in too a few minutes ago. So y'all, I apologize. Let's get back. Let's get locked in. Let's stay focused here.
So Hit the Spot 1006 had something very profound right here. It's some good shows, but not enough for me to keep a subscription. Your thoughts on that, James?
It comes in waves. Right. There's programs every now and then. Ted Lasso, again, was one that I didn't really like at first, but then I started binge watching it with my wife, and it actually turned out to be pretty cool. There was some other ones that were bundled with Apple TV. So like on Hulu. What is that, Sterling? Paradise.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Paradise?
I've seen a little bit of it. I got a couple people that have it. So I mean,
okay. But that's on Hulu. But it was bundled with, because I also have T-Mobile, so they're covering the charge for the Apple TV Plus. So shouts out to T-Mobile. But listen, it comes in waves depending on what you're watching. I think you and I talked about this. I mentioned about some of the cultured programming that's out there. We were watching a show it came out of Tyler Perry Studios a couple of weeks ago, and it was embarrassing to watch. It was all about pimps and strip clubs and this, and it wasn't a positive representation of the culture. And I would much rather have something that's more of a positive representation of the culture. So
that show? I could rock.
I don't remember I don't know which one it was. I'm like, come on, man. I don't want to.
I can get with Tyler Perry on that one. I mean, I need to see more shows similar to that for my appetite. That's for me. And now, don't get me wrong, I want some educational stuff, but I mean, if you want me to let loose a little bit,
but once in a while, you want to see somebody at the.
Don't knock me, man. Don't knock me, man. I'm just saying.
You're just trying to live.
I'm trying. So I mean, it's there, y'all. We're just trying to share with you what's out there. I just think that this is an opportunity. If you want to save some money, this is your opportunity to go ahead and jump on it. And you got $9. I mean, for less than $10, you get 3 months. So I'm pretty sure you can find one weekend. That's right, find one weekend and be done with it. And just binge watch everything that's on there and be like, ooh, I like this.
I'm looking, there's a couple of things that are on there right now. Again, from a culture perspective, there's Bad Sisters. There's number one on the call sheet. I've got that saved. So that actually is really interesting, and that's Apple TV exclusive. So it's a 2-part documentary film. You talked about documentaries, but it's got Jamie Foxx, Kevin Hart, Halle Berry, and it's talking about the rise and the journey of some of the biggest stars in Hollywood, some of the biggest African-American stars. So I'm excited to see that. And that, again, is Apple TV Plus exclusive. It hasn't gone out anywhere else until it's gone probably syndicated afterwards. But so it's coming. It's coming in waves. There are things that are happening. So go ahead and pay that $3.
Boy, stop. I can't see it. I'm good on that. I'm really good on that.
I'm gonna show this comment because it was blocked by Hit the Spot. I'm gonna show the comment. There you go.
Hold up, what happened?
Well, I'm a moderator still on the channel, so Hit the Spots put a comment out there that was temporarily blocked, but I saw it and I went ahead and unblocked it because it's hilarious.
This one right here. Although I do the beauty in blacks too. Is that the one? You done muted yourself again, player. I guess the Club Hicks is.
Yeah, no, I said, of course he wants strippers and strip clubs. That was the comment. The YouTube algorithm didn't like that, but we gonna override the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah. Look, this is an adult-friendly show, man. I mean, we're not trying to bore you. I mean, this is how we normally talk. So YouTube.
This is how we get down, boy. That's how we get down.
YouTube needs to stop acting like we don't. They need to stop. They need to stop.
Stop trifling. Stop trifling.
Yeah. So James, before we get up out of here, you want to tell people about Rebooted, what we do on Tuesdays?
Yes. Listen, we come out and we do exactly what we just did here, right? It's two forward-thinking cats, two brothers that are in technology, talking about the why, talking about how does it make sense to the consumer. We are doing an experiment that is winning in the terms that we are streaming in vertical to all platforms. And it's removing friction for both of our communities, because we go to both of our communities, we go in vertical, boom, everyone gets a notification that we're streaming. It's easy to consume. We go 60 minutes, we go 90 minutes. I think last show we went almost 2 hours because there's so much engagement that's happening, and we've been doing it for a number of weeks. We got a couple of more shows in this season. Then we're going to pause and we're going to regroup, make sure that we are continuing to bring value. But what is it? Tuesdays, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, Rebooted on both of our channels, YouTube, Instagram, Lord have mercy, TikTok, Facebook, all the places, So it's really dope. It's really dope. You're the only one that I wanted to do this with, brother. So I'm glad we smacking them in the mouth with it. Rebooted.
7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 4:30 Pacific. He's on the West Coast, so I mean, we doing time things, and he don't have no love for us East Coast folks. So
I got a little bit of love for you, but I got a little bit.
Well, all right now. Look. On that note, let's do a quick recap, real quick. It is Revis's birthday, so once again, happy birthday to Revis. We did talk about Amazon's Buy For Me. The question is, would you give Amazon an opportunity to allow you to shop on their app on a third-party site? Apple's update, was the update worth it, or who cares? Apple TV Plus sale, $3 a month for the next 3 months, $9, and you can binge watch Apple TV. And then Revis basically vouchsafed his daughter to his son-in-law. So he's basically giving his daughter away 2 days after his birthday. So that's the recap of tonight's show. James, any final words before we get up out of here? You want to let people know where they can find you, all that good old stuff, and tell them what you do?
Yeah, no worries, man. Again, thanks again for the opportunity to come back and talk to family. It's always good to come back home. Catch me, hicksnewmedia.com. It's got a link of all of my resources, all of my other channels, all of my merch, and how to get in touch with me if you need a consulting or want a consulting session. But yeah, hicksnewmedia.com is where you can find me.
Sounds good. Hit the spot 1006. She says, I'm glad you two are confident in your direction. I love it. There you go. So letting you know that there is a little love out there. So that's what's up. Before we get up out of here, hey y'all, it's the brands. Check this out. Lab Tech Show, your live production, tallboy.us. This is where you can find me. If you're into live streaming and you want to learn how to live stream, or you want someone to produce the show for you, come over to yourliveproduction.com. I got you. Lab Tech Show. Do you know a brand that needs some visibility? go on over there to labtechshow.com and direct them that way, and we can get them on the show to be a guest. And tallboy.us, of course. If you need that content created, Tallboy is the one to do it. He's done it all right? So if he can do it with the celebrities, he can definitely do it for you. Don't forget that we are on Spotify and YouTube podcasts at The Lab Tech Show. And don't forget that we are on Roku and Amazon Fire at TVE Media, all right? And if you would like to support the show in any way, feel free to hit us up on Cash App or PayPal. And lastly, don't forget to think big. Think tall, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God. Think tall, the sky's the limit. And think tall boy, because he said so and he's doing it. James, I definitely appreciate you, man. It was definitely a good show. We didn't keep people long. We told people what it was. We kept it a buck. And at the end of the day, we just want you guys to walk away with some true value out of the show. So if you got an iPhone, if you're looking for some deals, or if you're looking for some new AI technology, this is the show that delivered it for you. So please share with a friend, tell people what we got going on. And as always, we definitely want to thank you. I'm going to let Club Hicks do their thing over there. And we about to get up out of here. All right. So with that being said,
you already know.
Ow.
Tall boy.
Happy birthday, Revis. I know you're celebrating. Congratulations on giving your daughter away. Maybe you can get some of your money back.